Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I wanted to give you guys a quick progress report on what I'm up to now. In one of my last videos, I think it was the video before last, I basically created a tutorial on how I am creating ebooks using AI, basically pre-built for me if you think about it that way. And the topic for this specific ebook is called The Science of Deception, Understanding Body Language and Signal Cues. This, I guess you could say book, I'm still going to work on it, still going to improve it, develop it, but I'm going to create a brand around it with other books to sell as well. And, you know, similar to other authors out there like Robert Greene, Robert Kiyosaki, all these kind of, I guess you could say booksellers, authors, these type of individuals have a brand. They have a business around their identity. In my case, I'm not the type of person to, sell based on my identity, but at the same notion, it really makes no difference. You need to have a website, you need to have an asset that essentially represents who you are. I've spoken about this before, but, when I would create my blogs on my websites, they were under a certain brand name. And all these different websites, and I had many, many websites, that they would generate income over time through these blog posts. The blog posts would be the things that serve as the traffic influx, right? Because you have to bring people to an offer. You have to bring people to some sort of deal or some sort of product. And what I personally would do is I would write blogs, and these blogs would bring traffic to different products. And sometimes it would be ebooks, sometimes it would be, an affiliate product, whatever. But most times, if it was something that was a digital product that I had complete ownership over, it was an ebook. And I'm actually in the process of currently writing these ebooks, making them a little bit better. I have, like I said, you could see here the AI wrote this ebook, and I actually did this live on YouTube. So if you want to see this full video, I'll leave the link in the description for that full video. And I actually have a whole playlist on this whole ebook series. But this is essentially an income source that I was relying on before I had sold my websites. And what this is very simple business, like ABC of business, right? You have a product, you have an offer, you drive traffic to that offer. And like I said, I like ebooks because you don't have to be there for every single sale. You don't have to service the sale. It's not like the customer needs customer support. What they're doing is they're buying the content. They're buying the ebook. So this book is specifically about the science of deception, right? And to continue that brand ideology, if we look here, you could see here, I have this book here called Charming Snakes, a guide on learning how to control for the outcomes you want. So essentially, people want certain outcomes in life, whether it be financial, whether it be interpersonal, so through relationships, or even, making somebody think a certain way to make them see it your point of view, and then kind of do a neuro-linguistic programming kind of thing. This is one of the books I will be writing. And this is the book of The Science of Deception. So this is the cover for that book. You guys could already see that I have a domain name here, controloutcomes.com. This is going to be essentially a brand that I'll be building, and it will be under that brand name, controloutcomes.com. So I'll create this book, I'll create this one, I'll create maybe a couple more, but then after I create those 2 or 4 books, I'll all be focusing my whole entire energy on promoting those books. So like I said, this is just a progress report kind of showing you guys what I'm doing. And for anybody who wants to enter this world of selling ebooks online, this is a great way, aside from just KDP, to have power in your own hands, sell books for more money, and learn how to actually create a brand. If you guys can learn how to generate traffic to a product that you have ownership over, there's nothing you cannot sell. And that's just the complete truth. So what I like to do is I like to create different landing pages. So here on my website, I can create what's referred to as a funnel. And it's just simply like a landing page. Like I'll pick a landing page. Let's say, for example, I'll find one that might be related to books. Might not be related to books, but I could just kind of scroll through and see what I like. Let's pick a random one here just for the sake of the video. Let's select this one. I'll give it a name, let's say. So give it a name like this, just some random text. I'll hit save. And what this is going to do is this is going to create essentially like a funnel for me. And I'm going to just replace some of the creative content here. And each of these pages will be a specific page for a specific book. So what this is this is going to serve as a sales page, right? So let's say once this book is fully completed, fully created, right? I have the PDF version. I have maybe some audio versions of it. I have different content that comes along with it. I'll sell the book on a page like this. So I'll change up the text. I'll change up the images. I'll change up all the kind of content that's here. And then when people actually pay, they'll be taken to the content, probably through like a members area or something like that. They'll go in, they'll download it. You could think of it as a hub almost, where they can access different things other than just the book, right? They can access maybe the audio files. They can access maybe some, training equipment, whatever the case may be, that comes along with it. And I really like that idea of structuring books this way for sale, because if you look at some of the people who are responsible for like motivational development, sales training, things like that, they kind of do similar things, right? They're producing information or producing content for the end user, but they're giving them the whole user experience, which at the end helps them become more successful in whatever avenue they're in. And that's kind of how you build a brand, is when somebody buys a product from you, are they really just buying a product, or they're buying a system? And when you provide them that system, they'll remember you for impacting them. For example, like if you look at my YouTube channel, a lot of the people who watch my YouTube channel consistently, it's because they have been improved or touched in some sort of way where they have been affected in a positive way when they watch my content. So I might create a video on teaching people how to do XYZ. They have a positive experience with that, and now they want to watch consistently more. Well, it really makes no difference whether your traffic system is a blog, so written articles, or it be a YouTube video or a TikTok video or an email newsletter. It doesn't matter what system it is, right? For each niche, it could be a little bit different. But like I said, it will affect people in a particular way. And the better your content is, the better your product is, the better it can affect people, right, in that positive way. And the more effect you have, the more they'll remember you, the more they'll be into what you're trying to sell and how you can impact them, and the better business you'll create. I mean, like I said, you can see so many authors doing the same concept, or sales trainers or coaches and things like that. So what do they all have in common? The first thing is they need to have products for sale. In my case, and I've shown you guys this, and I talked about this, of how important it is to sell ebooks. Every single person here could do it. And the way you do it is either you have a high interest in something, or you have high expertise in something. And regardless of what it is, it's going to lead to the same thing, which is accumulated knowledge on that thing. And that accumulated knowledge is more than what other people know about, the knowledge that you have. It's more than what other people have in terms of that accumulated knowledge. And there are people looking for the knowledge that you have. And so the only way it works is that you have this knowledge, right? And they have the cash, and they pay for that knowledge, and you give them the cash, and it becomes this cyclical effect where you provide the knowledge and they give you the cash, and it's a fair trade. You're giving something in return for the income, right? It's not like you're accepting free donations, right? You're giving some value for whatever you're getting. Now, this doesn't matter what it is. For the people who are interested in actually doing this, for building their own business of themselves to do this, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a certain skill like hunting, crocheting. It could be learning how to not be depressed. It could be learning anything that you've overcome or experienced, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. You can share that to the world. There are people that want to learn more about it. And like I said, if you can build a business like this where you have a website, people are coming to that website, clicking that buy now button, purchasing whatever it is that you're selling, you now have learned the foundations to essentially business, which is what? It's just simply a value of exchange. They see value in your product, you see value in their income or their money, and you're going to put a certain number on that value, whatever that they want, and you're going to make the trade. Very, very simply put, there's nothing wrong with that, right? For example, if I wanted to learn how to become a woodworker and I have zero experience, I wouldn't mind going to a place paying a few $1,000s for a course that will teach me step by step how to do it. So and there are different prices for different folks. I've said this before, but I've sold ebooks as high as $60, $70, $80, $90, and I've sold them as low as $9, $10. It just depends on the niche, depends on the category, depends on the expertise. How hard is it to acquire that information, right? There's a lot of things that go into it, but it's really not complicated. It's rather actually simple. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You can see it as a progress report, like I said, and just showing you guys some of the stuff that I'm doing here and what I'm working on. And I'll keep kind of sharing this, but if you guys want to know a little bit more information about this, I'll be creating a website in the background where you guys can log in and see different types of information on this type of content. But I will be actually creating the ebook. I will actually create a brand around it, sell it, and create like a whole business around it as well. All right. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.